Good morning, students. We shall continue the bank reconciliation statement. Now we shall proceed to problem number 8. Problem number 8 we can see now. In problem number 8, prepare bank reconciliation statement from the following data. There is no date, no name is given. So we can write simply bank reconciliation statement. No name, therefore we can write bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement. You know, if there is any name, bank reconciliation statement of OF, name we will write. And if there is any date given as on, we shall write the dates. Okay. Here there is no name, no dates in problem number 8. Here there are 3 columns we have seen already. Particulars, amount, rupees, amount, rupees. I reminded you yesterday itself, cash book, passbook, what happened this debit balance? Credit balance. In cash book, debit balance is ordinary balance, credit balance is overdraft balance. In passbook, just opposite, debit balance, overdraft, and the credit balance, ordinary balance. That is a favorable balance. This you should bear it in mind. This is very important. Right. What is given here? Credit balance as per cash book. So, credit balance, overdraft balance, credit balance as per cash book. It is, the amount given is 5,000. So, as I said already, what we should do from the other 7 items, we should select the items to be added and we should select the items to subtract or to less. Then we should select the items to be minus. Right. Now we shall do one by one. Checks issued but not presented for payment. Checks deposited but not yet credited. Checks deposited but not credited. The amount is 4,000. Then the next add item is interest on overdraft. Interest on overdraft charged by bank. Charged by bank, but not entered in cash book. Not entered in cash book. 120. Then bills of exchange discounted and dishonored. Bills of exchange. Bills of exchange. Bills of exchange discounted and dishonored. Bills of exchange discounted and dishonored. 520. Then the last add item, bank charges debited by bank. Bank charges debited by bank. Bank charges debited by bank. 55. Then the items to be minused. Checks issued but not presented. Checks issued but not presented. Checks issued but not presented. $3,000. Then dividend collected by bank not shown in the cash book. Dividend collected by bank dividend collected by bank not shown in cash book. Not shown in cash book. 760. And there is one more item. Interest charged by bank recorded twice in the cash book. Interest charged by bank but entered twice in the cash book. In cash book. Entered twice in cash book, 300. Entered twice in cash book. So 3,760, 300. Okay, now we shall see the totals. 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 5 plus 1, 6, 4, 4, 6, 9, 5. Now we can add, this is 9,695 if we add these two. Then find the total of less. 0, 6, 7 plus 3, 10, 4. Then you can minus from this 5, 9 minus 6, 3, 6 minus 0, 6, 9 minus 4, 5. 5, 6, 3, 5. It is 5, 6, 3, 5. 5, 6, 3, 5. So, this is overdraft balance as per cash book. Therefore, overdraft balance as per passbook. This is overdraft balance as per bank statement. Bank statement. That is BB. Bank statement. This is the answer for this problem, and we shall check whether the items selected for add and less is correct and why they are appearing there. We shall see now. I said this is the format for bank reconciliation statement. Here it is given as a credit balance. Credit balance in cash book is overdraft. So I have written credit balance or overdraft balance as per cash book. I have written the amount. Now we shall see one by one given in the problem. The first one, checks issued but not presented for payment. Check issued, that is the business issues the check. Once the business issues the check, what happens in the cash book and the passbook? Actually the balance, equal balance, what is supposed to be is 5,000. Now check is issued. Check issued but not presented for payment. That is the first condition. 3,000 rupees. Check issued. Once the check is issued, what happens? The amount will be minused in the cash book. So the balance will be reduced to 2,000. But it was not presented for payment in the bank. Therefore, the 5,000 rupees will remain the same. So what is its effect in the cash book? cash book, the balance is lesser. So to equalize this, we should add. But this is overdraft, therefore we should less. இந்த 3000 செக் இஷ்யூ பண்ண பிறகு கேஷ் புக்கில் பேலன்ஸ் குறைஞ்சிரும். பேலன்ஸ் குறைஞ்சதுன்னா ஈக்குவலைஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு, பிகாஸ் வி ஸ்டார்ட் வித் கேஷ் புக்கில் என்ன பண்ணணும், கேஷ் புக்கில் வி ஷுட் ஆட் த அமௌண்ட், பட் திஸ் இஸ் ஓவர் டிராஃப்ட், therefore we should less. This is the reason for this, it is appearing here. Okay, then the second point, interest on checks deposited but not yet credited. I told you these two items are opposite to each other. Even mathematically we can say diametrically opposite to each other. See, checks deposited but not credited, checks issued but not presented. Check issued but not presented is the one, the check issued by the business but it is not taken to the bank. It is not presented in the bank. Business check issue பண்ணது அது bank போய் சேரல. Whereas this check deposited but not credited, what does it mean? I told you very many times, almost in all the 7, 8, 9 problems we have seen already. Checks deposited, what the checks will be deposited? The checks received from the third parties or from the customers, that is the balance is 5,000. Checks deposited 4,000 rupees. Once what the business will do, it will pass entries in the cash book and it will be sent to the bank. செக் யாராவது நம்ம கஸ்டமர் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா பிஸ்னஸ்ல என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, கேஷ் புக்ல என்ட்ரி போட்டுருவாங்க. So the balance will increase to 9,000 rupees, but it is not credited in the passbook or in the bank. Therefore, the balance will remain the same. Passbook the balance அப்படியே தான் இருக்கும். ஏன்னா the credit has not been made so far. But here, this 5,000, the check received for rupees 4,000 is entered in the cash book and then it is going to the bank. But in the bank it is not credited. So here these two amounts will be added in the cash book. So the balance will be higher. So to equalize these two, here it should be reduced. So minus, but this is overdraft, therefore add. Overdraft is the opposite rule. Okay. Then the next 2 points. Interest on overdraft charged by the bank. The next one is interest on overdraft charged by the bank. Bankல இருக்கிற பேலன்ஸ்ல இருந்து என்ன பண்ணிடுவாங்க, the amount will be minus. I told you what is meant by overdraft. Overdraft is a kind of loan which facility is available for the current account holder. Current account வச்சிருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு அக்கவுண்ட்ல இருக்கிறத விட கொஞ்சம் பணம் அதிகமா ஏதாவது பர்பஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். And that for that the excess amount interest will be collected by the bank. Now that will be automatically debited from this balance in the bank. Bankல என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, interest on overdraft collected by the bank 120 rupees. Bankல எடுத்துக்குவாங்க, ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா எடுத்துக்குவாங்க. So the balance will be reduced to 4,880, but in the cash book it will remain the same as 5,000. Cash book அப்படியே தான் இருக்கும், because it is this activity is done by the passbook, that is bank. Here only the balance will be reduced, but what happens in the cash book? The balance will be more. The balance will be more. To equalize these two, it must be less, but it is overdraft, therefore it must be added. Okay, right. Then interest on overdraft. The next one, amount wrongly debited by bank. Amount wrongly debited by bank. This one. amount wrongly debited, bank charges debited by bank, amount wrongly debited. The next one, dividend collected by bank, interest on overdraft. Then next one, dividend collected by the bank but not shown in the cash book. Dividend, I told you, what do you mean by dividend? Dividend in the sense, the shares what we have in different business concerns will be given, or we will be given a portion of the profit for the shares we have as a token of gain. லாபம் வந்ததுன்னா கம்பெனியில் என்ன செய்வாங்க, வர்ற லாபத்தில் ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட அமௌண்ட்டை பிரித்து ஷேர் ஹோல்டர்ஸ்க்கெல்லாம் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. That is called dividend. That is collected by the bank. That is 760 rupees. It is collected by the bank, and therefore in the bank only the balance will be higher. That is more. But in the cash book, what we must do? Here this 5,000 will remain the same, because this dividend is collected by the bank. Therefore, the balance in the bank only will increase, but in the cash book it is lesser. To equalize these two, this should be increased. அதிகமாக்கணும், அப்ப add பண்ணணும். Since it is overdraft, it is less. Okay, 760. Then the next item, interest charged by the bank recorded twice in the cash book. Interest charged by the bank entered twice in the cash book, and therefore one time more it is recorded, and therefore that the two times, therefore one time should be minus, therefore less interest charged by bank entered twice in the cash book. So you should understand this. Interest charged by the bank, and here twice in cash book. So passbookல twice அப்படினா cash bookலயும் twice தான் இருக்கணும். So it should be added, but it is overdraft, therefore it is minus twice in cash book. So then the next one, bills of exchange discounted with the bank dishonored, 520 rupees. Bills of exchange discounted and dishonored. What happens? The bills of exchange is sent by the business to the bank. There it is discounted, and later it is known that the bill discounted is dishonored. So what to do? Bills discounted is dishonored. What to do? Once the bill is sent to the bank, then what happens here? The amount will increase because it is discounted. In the cash book it will increase, and therefore to reduce it we should minus, but this is overdraft, therefore it is added. Then next one, the last one, bank charges debited by the bank. Bank charges debited by the bank, the same thing. The balance is 5,000. Bank charges debited by bank 55 rupees. In the bank, if it is debited, it is minus. If it is credited, it is added. Added, you should remember. Credited சொன்னாங்கன்னா பேங்க்ல வரவு வச்சுட்டாங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். Debited பேங்க்ல சொன்னாங்கன்னா பணத்தை எடுத்துட்டாங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். This is bank charges. What do you mean by bank charges? I explained to you in other classes also. Bank, as per the banking rules, bank is supposed to act as an agent for the customers. In practice it is not at all. Mostly it is not at all. The bank should act as an agent to the customers. for that agency function, the bank will collect some amount on the transaction done on behalf of the customer. Customer சார்பா அது செய்யக்கூடிய வேலைக்கு ஒரு அமௌண்ட் எடுத்துக்கும். That is called bank charges. So here what we must do, bank charges will be taken. The bank will not ask for permission to debit the amount, it will do it automatically. Therefore the amount will be 4,945. But in the cash book it is not known to the business, so the balance will be more. Since the balance is more, to equalize it should be minus, less பண்ணணும். இது overdraft, therefore it should be added. Okay, these are all some conditions. So what happens, this 5,000, all these four figures are added, this amount, so 9,695. All these less items are added together, 4,060. From this, you minus this, you will get 5,635. Since we have started from overdraft balance as per cash book, we should finish with overdraft balance as per bank statement or passport. Here overdraft cash book, here overdraft passport. Because from the top, the bottom number is minus. மேலே இருந்து கீழே minus பண்ணுறோம். In case இந்த number பெரிய number ஆகுது, if this number is greater and this smaller, then we can minus this from this. இதிலிருந்து இதை minus பண்ணலாம். Minus பண்ணும்போது this overdraft balance becomes ordinary balance here. But it is not the case in this problem. இந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தில் அது இல்லை பிரச்சனை. நீ மேலே இருந்து தான் கீழே மைனஸ் பண்ணுறோம். Therefore overdraft to overdraft, you should bear in mind. Okay.